Hello Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading for August 24th through to the 30th. So this is a general reading for Pisces. As a general reading, the messages will not resonate for everyone, so take what fits, leave what doesn't, and check out your moon and rising sign readings as well. So I'm going to be pulling cards for your past energy, your current energy, your future energy, and I will be pulling an overall energy card. And I'm going to wrap up the reading with 2 Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'm also going to be pulling clarifiers along the way. One more. Okay, so Pisces. And for anyone who would like to know, I'm using the Arcanum Tarot. Okay, so this is your past energy here. You have the Six of Cups, Temperance, and the Sun. Nice. Your current energy, you have the Devil. Okay, so the Devil's shown up so far in every single water sign reading. So something is going on with you water signs, that's for sure. And you have the World and you have the King of Swords. And then in your future energy, you have the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Your overall energy is the Page of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, with the Page of Wands, this indicates that messages are going to be coming into you this week, or you could be finding out information. It's going to be information, though, that's coming to you. It could be about a new project or a new activity that you can do, or some kind of a creative idea. But if it's about relationships, this can also just be something that really inspires your passion and for something or someone. So relationships can be anything from romantic relationships to even like friends and colleagues as well. But you have this, like, it's a fiery passion about it, about the relationship, if it speaks to you in that way. Or it could just be money, career, finance, some kind of project that's allowing you to tap into your creative energies. So in your past energy, you have the Six of Cups, Temperance, and the Sun. So there could have been someone from the past that came back into your life. And so it could be someone from the past, whether or not it's friends or family or a past relationship, a past flame, even someone from your childhood that's come in and come back. For others of you, there could have been some kind of a surprise gift that came to you or a surprise opportunity. But I feel like it created a little bit of stability for you. So perhaps you were even... maybe you, I don't know why I'm saying this, but for some of you, I feel like maybe even in the past you were feeling a little bit emotionally down, and so someone has kind of picked you up, or again, a surprise gift, but it's created some stability here for you, and I feel like it was that this came in from the divine here with the Sun energy. It was that the universe was shining down on you, blessing you, bringing happiness towards you, and success, and like there was a positive energy here, and it was creating stability for you. But in your current energy, you have the Devil, you have the World, and you have the King of Swords. And I feel like for this positivity, I feel like this opened your eyes to something, that your eyes were opened in the past. Whether or not it was your eyes were open to something that you want and longed for with the Six of Cups. And perhaps there was a longing for balance in your life. Maybe for some of you, that you could be feeling a lot of ups and downs lately in your life. And so the universe is trying to give you that opportunity with the Sun, for material happiness, for emotional happiness, for that stability. And one of the things that you're realizing, Pisces, is that you need to release some things. With the Devil energy here, the Devil energy, it usually translates to addictions. So greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust, obsessions, any behavior, but it's really any behaviors, any thoughts, any relationships that aren't good for us, that don't serve our higher purpose. And I really feel like because of this in the past, it's kind of waking you up to what you don't want. and what energies aren't serving you anymore, and you're ready to let it go. Or even, and if it, so whether or not that's relationships, whether or not that's a job, whether or not it's a health program that you're on, you're ready to release something in order to improve your life, improve some area of your life. Whatever's not working for you, you're ready to let it go. And that's your major lesson. That's your major life goal. It's come to a completion. The world represents the completion. It's the final tarot card. And so you've completed a life lesson. You've completed a chapter in your life. And I believe that chapter is that release of this. And we'll know more when we start pulling clarifiers. And now you're moving forward with such mental clarity and focus with this King of Swords. And that's where you are now. That whatever this inspiration is, whatever this nostalgia is, and this balance and stability that's come in, I feel like there was a purpose behind this, and that is so you're moving forward in a very focused, clear way. You have the Ten of Swords in the near future. So this is, Ten of Swords represents a complete ending. Usually a painful ending because it's a release and letting go of an old painful situation. So you're letting it go. And I feel like that is part linked with this devil energy here, that you're letting that go. And it's, but in this near future, you're completely absolving yourself of it, and you will be completely free of this energy, because then it's followed by the Six of Swords, because you're moving from rough waters into calm waters, from this storm into this sunny area. You know that there's this transition. It's a necessary transition in your life that you need to make, and you're making it, because you'll never get where you want to go without making this transition, without letting this go. And this is your desire. You want the stability. You want to be the King of Pentacles. You want to be surrounded by abundance. And King of Pentacles, it's not just money abundance. It's abundance in stability and security. So that's abundance of your home. That's abundance of your family life, abundance of your material life, your abundance in passion and creativity, abundance in intellectual energy. So he is patient, he's hardworking, he's solid, practical, wise, he's reliable, he's stable and secure. These are all the energies that are related to the King of Pentacles. This is where you're headed. This is where you're headed with this Six of Swords, and this transition is into this energy so you can build your kingdom in the vision that you want, Pisces. And that's where you're headed, by releasing this devil energy and ending that chapter and starting a new one. So I'm going to start pulling clarifiers. Okay. So yeah, you have the Five of Cups here. There's losses. You have to let go of something, but you're moving forward in your own personal truth here with this Page of Swords. You've realized the truth. You have mental clarity, and you no longer want to feel like you're in a position of self-defense where you have to protect yourself against the world. And there's been some kind of an opportunity. Your passions have been ignited. So whether or not that's a relationship passion or passion towards a person, but there's this opportunity for a new project, a new path for you to take that's very creative and allows you to do that. But it's also traditional in some ways, and you're keeping the faith. You're trying to keep the faith, and you could even be taking the advice of someone as well. But be careful of any advice that you're taking, because you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of betrayal. It is a card of theft and dishonesty. So someone could be giving you partial truths. So make sure you're following your own inner truth and listening to your inner guidance, Pisces, in making any kind of final decisions and how you take action. So clarifying Temperance, we have the Chariot, we have, oh, I missed it. I think it was the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Four of Swords. So this balanced and moderate approach, You need that for stability here, because this is a card of weighing your options, having many choices, multitasking. In order to multitasking, you have to have balance here, but you're moving forward very quickly. As long as you keep your focus and your determination, you kind of keep your eye on the prize, and you have a clear vision of what direction you want to go in, you will move quickly, and and those changes will happen quickly. And to get that clear vision, make sure you're taking time to go inward here. And with the sun, okay, yeah, so I feel like the universe is actually giving you kind of a little bit of a reprieve, because you have 3 difficult cards here that are clarifying it. You have the 9 of Swords, you have the 5 of Wands, and you have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is about heartbreak. So it doesn't necessarily mean a relationship ending. It just means something that you've invested a lot of your energy, your time, you've devoted a lot into it, you've put a lot of effort into something, and it didn't happen the way it fell apart in some way. Either it didn't happen the way you wanted it to, the plans didn't happen the way you expected, and it's created this sense of loss, but it's a deep loss. And you have this 5 of Wands, which, I mean, you can see in this card here, it's a tug of war. There's opposing forces here, so there's conflict between you and someone else, and there's this 9 of Swords here. So this could even be conflict with yourself, this internal tug of war of should I stay or should I go. That can relate to money, career, finance. That can relate to friendships. Do I keep the friend? Do I let go of a friend? This is kind of a bit of a toxic person. Should I keep them in my life, or are they worth keeping in my life, or should I let that go? This is all that past energy, but there was this tug of war here going on, and it was keeping you up all night. You were thinking about it over and over. Swords is mental energy, and it was just, these thoughts were spinning, and you couldn't let your mind settle. And I feel like the universe came in with this sun to kind of give you a little bit of a, kind of put this back here for you, so you could focus on what you needed to focus on, so you can move forward. And so it created that little like window, that little reprieve for you, temporary reprieve, so you could see things clearly as you move forward. Yeah, okay. So with the 2 of Wands here, this is you've made a choice. You've made a decision from what's happened in the past. You've put in a lot of effort and hard work in moving forward, and that's what we're happening. This is that current energy right now. You're putting in effort. You're putting in hard work. You know the results aren't going to be immediate. You know you're going to have to wait for them, but you're okay with that, because you have the Empress energy. You know by releasing things that aren't good for you is going to create abundance and create that opportunity for fertility and growth in your life. And you're very excited and happy about that. Wow. Yes, you are. You are so happy. It's giving you hope. As you're releasing that karma, as you're letting go, as that chapter, that life lesson is now completing and finished, and you can start a new one. It's giving you renewed hope. You're having faith in yourself. You are taking center stage here, and it's kind of a white wake-up call to your life purpose, and you know you can make your wishes come true. That's with this 9 of Cups. You know you can attain your emotional fulfillment and happiness and contentment that you want. And as you move forward in a very concise, precise, strategic kind of way, it's going to create emotional opportunities for you. It's going to expand things for you. And you know in this week too, you've taken action. You know you're going to have to put in the hard work. You are putting in the hard work. You are being patient. But you are going to start seeing some results of this action. If you strategically plan how you're going to move forward, you're going to start seeing some results. And then once you start seeing those initial results, things are going to happen very quickly. You're going to get a lot of feedback coming in. You're going to get a lot of information coming back in, and things are going to start to change quickly. When things start going, they're going to change quickly. And once you've completely released that energy, that painful energy, that complete ending, that negative energy, opportunities come in. You'll have mental clarity. You'll be able to see. You'll get new ideas that come in. And it'll be positive. This is a turning point for you. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma. You've released the bad karma. It's opened your door for positive karma. Like it's what goes around comes around. And it's your time coming in, Pisces. And you have that opportunity to take that leap of faith, that new beginning, the new path. The world is the ending. The Fool is the zero. It's the beginning. So as one life lesson, one goal, one chapter comes to a completion, and the new one begins. And that's the cycle of life. That is the cycle. That is the wheel. Very beautiful to see. And with these transitions, it's going to take a lot of hard work. You're going to feel stressed at times. You're going to feel like you're overworked. But it's not going to be long-lived. This is the 10 of Wands. 10 is the completion of an energy cycle. You're going to have to be persistent. You're going to definitely have to show persistence as you're transitioning, but it's not going to be long-lived because 10, again, completion of an energy cycle. So that persistence, that feeling stressed, overburdened, like you have a lot of responsibilities going on, it's going to just be temporary. And you know it's going to be temporary. And at times, though, you're going to be focusing on the things that you've had to let go and release, but there's a gift coming in. And there's a reward coming in for that, for letting those things go. And it's going to give you that emotional fulfillment. It's like that Ace of Cups. Here it comes, floating in right here. And this King of Pentacles, this stable energy. This stable energy is going to allow you to move forward in a very positive way. Something that you're going to be able to follow your passions. And the Knight of Wands is very quick action, quick. He's feisty, he's free-spirited, he's a very creative person. So you're able to tap into your creativity. But you have the Five of Pentacles here. So, and this is a card about worrying. So at times you might be worried. And if you do, if you feel like you're not sure what direction to go into, or you feel like you need help, if you ask for help, it's going to be there with this Five of Pentacles. So don't be afraid to ask for help. But again, and then you have the Queen of Swords here. And this is someone who she's a no BS kind of person. She's very straightforward, to the point where she's very blunt honesty. She appreciates the truth and expects the truth, and she upholds the truth. And she's very straightforward, to the point, very blunt, to the point where it can sometimes be hurtful to hear some of the things that she has to say. But she knows it's something that's needed, and that's how she gets things done. She's very self-sufficient, and she appreciates total honesty. And this is about you being very self-sufficient, but make sure in that self-sufficiency, if you do need help, you're asking for it. Okay, so I'm going to now pull 2 Archangel Power Tarot cards to wrap up the reading. Okay, Pisces. So we have Leap of Faith, which is the Fool again. And we have the Lovers. So for some of you, this is really a letting go of perhaps old relationships so a new one can begin. But for other people, this is just letting go of toxic behaviors, old patterns, old beliefs, whatever it is that were no longer serving you, so you can move in a new direction in your life. But you have the Leap of Faith, which is about you really, but Pisces, believe in yourself. You have all the skills, you have all the abilities, you have all the talents, everything that you need to move forward in whatever area of your life it is that you want to go in. And this is about you doing what you love to do and finding that joy. So take that leap of faith. And then you have the Lovers. So this is really about, it can also just be, for some of you, this can be a deep connection with someone. And that power of love and that like soulmate coming in. And that could be for some of you, especially if you're single, this Ace of Cups that is coming in down from the heavens. This could be the soulmate coming towards you. But for others of you, this is just an emotional opportunity. And this can be you making your choices from your heart by listening to what your heart wants. But for others of you, it can just be deep emotional commitments. And that can be a commitment to a friend too. It doesn't have to be a relationship. So Pisces, this concludes your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.